go, back in the chocolate waters of Wyndham. Just going to go up to a closed creek. Pretty windy. It hasn't stopped since we left pretty much. And yeah, so we're just going to go up a closed creek here for a night. Then we're going to come back, pack the boat up, and we're going to head bush and go to a creek out in the bush and try and get the boat in there. It's not a bad boat ramp. The water is up quite high at the minute. It's all fresh, so going for the fresh water this time. But yeah, so no tidal influence, but a lot of crocodiles. We have been warned, don't sleep in the boat at this place. Take the boat out every night for a sleep because the crocodiles love to lay under the boat. So I think we might take that advice, but obviously in doing that, that puts us at risk at the boat ramp, putting the boat on and off again and again and again. So, but anyway, we'll see what happens with that. We've got this little adventure to get through first. Hopefully it's a good one. We caught some nice barra here last time, or one nice barra quite quickly. So we'll see if we can't replicate that because we have no fish on the boat and we haven't had fish for over a week. So what do you reckon, mate? We resorted to a sausage roll on the way out. So I had a dog's eye and Hudson's had the sausage roll. So anyway, here we go. Let's get stuck into it again. Barra in the throw net. Is he legal though? Is he dinner?
Probably.
You reckon? I reckon he's probably a bit under.
We'll I'd probably still have him for dinner.
No, you can't have him for dinner if he's under, mate.
Oh. Yeah, we're going to chuck him.
Yeah, I don't think he's quite legal. Ah, you bugger, come here.
Yeah, we'll chuck him.
Yeah. Nice little barra. We'll measure him up.
45. Right.
So he's 90 down to about 45. So he's only 45, that one. So you can go back.
Can I chuck him?
You want to chuck him?
Ooh, geez.
Alright. The boss here wanted to throw him back, so he got the lip grips out. That's it. Well done. Support his body. Undo him. There we go. Go on.
With some sloppy?
No thanks, no slime for me. So we're struggling to find a bit of bait here. We're finding ourselves right up in where you probably shouldn't be with a boat this big.
Try to catch him again.
But yeah, we're trying everything we can. The old story, find the bait, find the fish, but we can't seem to find the bait. But we'll keep trying, no doubt. Oh, that's a bit more peaceful. There was a big salty. It would have been 3.5 at least.
Solid thing. He
Yeah.
jumped off the bank and we scared the hell out of
He
him.
came straight off the top level. Most of this area is a bit of a floodplain through here, so it's fairly level. And he came right off the top, and I'm just yelling, "Oh, oh, oh, oh!" Just happens in a split second, just for Hudson to have a look. But yeah, no, he oh, crab hole, mate. But yeah, he missed. Oh, he just caught the end of it. So yeah, we'll have a couple more throws, try and see how far we can come in. That tide's almost at the top, so we don't have much time to do what we're going to do up here, or this will be us. Stack of bubbles just there, man. We'll see what happens. Oh, he might be the same one.
Yep,
I'm mucking around at the front of the boat here with the net still.
Ah!
Splasher?
In the eye.
Right, can you lift him in?
Yeah. Of course I can.
Look at this, caught and landed.
Caught and landed him right in the eye.
Got him on the back.
What?
Hop in the boat. You hop in the boat because you're going to want to get him in there and you don't want to hook in the leg, alright? Get in the boat. Right, now lift him over. Oh, he might be just on 500, that one. Still not legal. Still no dinner for us. Oh, he might be touch and go actually. He's a bit skinnier.
Oh, come on, just wrap it around my thumb.
Yeah, be careful with that braid, man. Alright, I've got to drop this net and help him out.
Get it off my thumb. Ow.
Lower it down, lower it down. Alright, this is braid. Braid and kids don't really mix. You got him?
Yep.
Alright. Oh no, I reckon 500, eh? Let's get that seat out the way and we'll measure him. Should we look at the brag mat? Where's
Oh, I
that?
should have used the net. A crocodile on the bank there. You can see him. Probably like 1.5 meters big. Would that be a freshie or a salty?
He's a salty, mate. He'll let you.
Little salty. On the perfect size for him. Here's another little crocodile on that bank if you can see him. But that's a 2 meter. He's not asleep. We saw his head move. Freshie, isn't he? Or salty?
Definitely not afraid of the boat, eh?
Is that a salty?
Afraid.
Is that salty?
That is a salty, mate. We are in salt water here, so definitely a salty.
Look at that dirty thing. Bet that's a 3 or a 4. I think he's having his little snoozy halabaloozy. God, he's got a fat head.
Yeah, but he's a bit more troublesome, mate.
That's a big sucker. Oh, his eyes are moving. Nah, he won't get me. Oh, 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 he's awake. Oh, he's awake, Dad.
He's seen me stand up.
Oh, his eyes are sleeping.
I must be the threat because I stood up. He's a chunky one, eh? Only a fat around his head there. Well, there you go.
Big chunky boy.
This afternoon's turning into more of a croc spotting day. Seen absolutely bugger all crocodiles. Probably what, 3 or 4 crocodiles?
5, this is our 5th one.
No, like up until today.
Oh.
If you'd cancel out today,
Like 4.
maybe 3 or 4 crocodiles in 2 weeks. And now today up here, I think this is 4th or 5th one. There's so much stuff that happens here, so much stuff that happens that is like split second. Like you'll be going along on these banks here, these vertical banks, like before when we seen that last one. It would have been, he would have been bigger than that, probably another half metre bigger than this one. And he just come bursting off that top and crashed into the water. And there's so much of that happens here. You just can't film everything like that. But to be able to pull up 10 metres away from a 3 metre croc, you know, let's face it, he's the top of the food chain here. I might have something loud and goes bang, but he's gonna eat me if he gets a chance.
He saw me stand up.
So,
See ya! He's gone down.
oh, there he goes.
He saw me, I stand up on there.
Yeah,
Big putty.
he's not a bad size one. Now what you got to remember, buddy, is he's in the water and you can't see him. Alright,
He's probably just gonna sit there.
let's keep cruising, eh? We'll see what else we can find. Alright, so not a lot's happened late in the arvo here because it's been top of the tide and there's only a couple of metres of movement here, so it's been fairly slow. So we've managed to get about 4 or 5 Popeye mullet and a few smaller mullet, normal mullet, probably, you know,
And one guardy.
2-3 inches.
And one guardy.
So, and a guardy from a while ago. So what we're doing now is we're retreating pretty quick out of where we were because there's only 2 metres of water here, and I think it's, don't quote me, but I think it was 3 metres, 3.2 metres of movement from top to the bottom, because this is the big tide, the big low. Yes, mate, there's not much I can do about it. A spider. So yeah, so we're just retreating at the moment back to some water so we don't end up high and dry, somewhere where we can chuck a few liveys in on this run out tide. Dodge these crocodiles, because there seems to be quite a few crocodiles up this creek so far, and bigger ones at that, not just little mini-me's. So yeah, so we're just going to slowly meander our way back and find somewhere. Oh, there's a heap of Popeyes there. Those Popeyes, I tell you, they play with your head, them things. You chase them suckers all day. Look at them all, Hudson. You chase them all day. You chase them all day long and you still won't get them. You think you know where they are, so you throw your net, boom, nothing. Doesn't help that my net's got about 100 holes in it and it needs to be thrown in the bin. Chop all the weights off it and throw it. Oops. Jesus, that's bad news, that is, Hudson.
So you've got 10 spiders in the bottom.
Yep, we need to find some water really quick.
Why?
We've just hit the bottom and the tide's going out. So, too busy yakking to the camera and it all went bad. But anyway, we're still moving, so that's good news. 0.6, 0.8, 0.9, back in business. Not sitting high and dry on the mud flat. So yeah, so that's our plan for the night. Spectacular evening, mind you. Hudson down there. But yeah, spectacular evening, absolute poxy day, horrendously windy. What, spiders? Yeah, they're probably all from Kununurra, man. We're Spider City in here. But anyway, so yeah, so that's our plan. We'll keep working our way back out, try and find a bit of water and somewhere to flick a couple of liveys and check a couple of these snags on the way. And that's pretty much us. We'll get back to you if the old action starts firing up. Fingers crossed. Not a lot of barra so far this trip. Not that we've tried that hard, mind you. If we go on hours fished, we haven't tried that hard. Okay, so she's bloody dark now. Dropped 2 fish. 2 fish. One was legal, got it near the boat, and the gill raker, boom, there goes the leader. So, unfortunately, we still haven't had dinner. We're hanging for a barra. We've got 3 liveys out there at the moment. Only got, I think, 1 or 2 left in the tank. It all happened. 2 hits in about 5 minutes from each other. Now it's just gone quiet again. So yeah, so we're still hungry. I want to get a barra so I can cook a bit of beer batter fish, cut some homemade chips.
Homemade?
Bloody oath, mate. Boat made, he calls them. Boat made. Everything's boat made when you cook it out here. So yeah, so nothing to report. But like I said before, so much stuff happens so quickly. It's so hard to record it. Like, we've been away for, I think it's 18 days nearly now. So you'd have to have a camera rolling 24/7. But we don't have the funds to do that. So we try and get what we can, and unfortunately we do miss a lot. So, but that is what it is. But anyway, we'll sit back, enjoy the can. Old mate sitting inside the casting deck there. There's a few mozzies out tonight actually. It's kind of weird, like no midgies, but just a couple of mozzies. So we've got the thermocell burning in the bottom of the boat, and the mozzies are going away. So anyway, kick back, enjoy the cans, and yeah, it is what it is. Can only wait. Hurry up and wait. Good morning. What an average morning it is. Got nothing last night. My last bait got sharked pretty hard. And there wasn't so many crocodiles here. I'd get out and try and check some of these crab holes. Some good crab holes here. I'm tipping no one gets out the boat here. But anyway, so this morning what we've been doing is we pulled up at the mouth of this little creek last night and had a camp there. There's plenty of water, but we've just been cruising up and down, flicking at these snags here, but nothing. Last night, that little mouth that we pulled up at, just the woofing that went on, but all our baits got knocked off, whether it was caddies or barrow or what, I'm not too sure, but yeah, we got knocked off pretty quick. One stayed on for ages, don't know why, mustn't like the smell of it or something, but ended up getting knocked off by a shark right about midnight. I was out like a light, the old rod, guaranteed to wake someone up. But now we're just on the scrounge for some mullet. This tide's dropping pretty quick now, so we'll see how far up we can get here before we get stuck. Try and get some mullet. It's very light on this creek system for mullet compared to where we were about a week ago further out. Heaps of those Popeye mullet, but I tell you what, those bastards will do your head in trying to chase them down. Unless you got a massive school of them, you think you know where they are and they just bloody disappear on you. So we'll just cruise up here, have a few throws of the net, and hopefully we can get at least 6. 6 is not a bad number. It's a couple of rounds. We've got 3 rods on the go with hooks. So if we can get 2 or 3 rounds, that's bloody marvellous. We've just been cruising up that creek there. Absolutely nothing. Chucked every lure out of the box at all this, and nothing. Coming back out here, old big dog sitting on the bank there. Not a bad crocodile, that one. Good 3 metre. He's a bit dirty. Well, there you go, story of my life. Freaking battery went flat again. You think I'd learn? Put a new battery in every morning, every lunchtime regardless. But anyway, like I was saying, we're just cruising out this creek now. This will hold water all tide. It's only the small low, this one. So there's only like a metre of water to go, and we've still got 2.5–3 metres of water here, so this will hold good water. Frickin' Popeye mullet. I see him and the blood pressure goes up, I tell you. The old Popeye. Bastards. Yeah, we've just been pretty much flicking. Like I said, you can see the board, everything. Plastics, poppers, redheads. I caught a couple on that one, so that one comes out a bit. That one, that tangled mess, we just hit a tree before. That one up there. What have I got on at the moment? Oh, I've got a Reedy's minnow, about 180–200mm minnow, 1 metre diver, bright orange. So I've had all the spectrum colours of the rainbow, and nothing this morning. So it just goes to show with all these ads you see for fishing gear. Oh look, I just dropped it in and look what it catches. It ain't like that. Doesn't matter what brand you got. Some do work better than others. The air action is a lot better, but there's got to be fish there to catch them. And I think for this little system, they all seem to gather at the mouth. We haven't even seen much buffing or anything for a run out tide. Nice steady run out tide too, so there should be a bit of action happening here, but might as well just about have a beer, kick back, relax. Every morning Hudson asks me if I want a beer about 8:30. I've got to keep telling him, nah mate, got to wait till lunch at least, or at least 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock somewhere. But anyway, he's done a stellar job on the steering wheel.
No beer now.
Yeah, he's done a wicked job on the steering wheel. It is hard work, especially with the current, and you got a bloke on a net yelling. Yeah, got a bloke on the net at the front. He's yelling left, right, stop, reverse, back. So he's done quite well. His batteries go flat pretty quick though. He doesn't last long doing it, but yeah. Anyway, we're going to cruise out the mouth here and flick a few more lures out the mouth, and if nothing's happening, probably slowly meander our way back towards Wyndham. Right, so almost back at the mouth of the creek here where we are. Just in the last couple of minutes, hopefully it's not too bad in the GoPro. That wind has just started howling. We went from next to nothing to probably almost 20 knots. A stiff 15 to 20 I would call it. So yeah, picked up out of nowhere. I don't really know what to say. Lost words, a bit over this wind. It's literally, this is Karratha weather. Karratha just doesn't stop blowing. There's very few days in the last 6 months that we've had some really nice extended weather. It's just a day or two here or there and that's pretty much it. So I'm a little bit over the wind, but it is what it is. Try and make the best of it. What have we got? 17 days. 17 days of wind, pretty much. So yeah, that's it. We did just pull up at a spot there where we got our barra in the fishing comp and had a little flick. There's a small one milling around in there, but he didn't want to take a lure. But yeah, so we're going to call it quits and head back to the ramp, pack the boat up, get ready for transport again, and cruise on up to another spot on the Ord we're going to go to for 2 or 3 days hopefully. And if it is a bit windy there, so be it. So if you want to know what the Wyndham boat ramp looks like at low tide, that's pretty much it. It's a bit of a sloppy mess, but it's hard. Concrete. All you gotta do is watch out for that bloody curve on the edge. I smacked that one. Yeah, this side here seems a lot cleaner. We'll come down that side. But that's pretty much it. No stress, goes a long way. So it means you gotta walk a long way. Which isn't too bad after sitting on your backside in the boat for quite some time. But like they say, there is a resident 4 metre croc that's taken up ownership of the boat ramp, so don't spend too long in the water, if any.